Look at this, everybody. They're on the shelf, and I signed them all. Oh, see, look, right there. That's right, everybody. My YouTooz is available at EB Games. I was there today. I signed a bunch of them, and also, while I was at the store, I picked up a few of my pre-orders and just new figures that are available now. And I think where we should probably be starting today is with my figure now being in stores, or at least here in Canada at EB Games. Some of you may remember a little while back, I actually had let you know that there was pre-orders available if you were Canadian. I think there was also other stores could order them, and I know a few of them did near me, that's for sure. But from what I understood, literally any EB Games here in Canada could pre-order this figure if you wanted to. If you went into stores and you had the code for it, you could do it. And so how cool is it that I now have this available? I could go there right now and pick up more of these if I wanted to. Here's the thing though, I picked up one that wasn't signed. I didn't sign my own. I felt like I didn't need to. It's me. I don't need it. But now if I go to other stores and I happen to see one, maybe I'll bring my paint pen with me and sign them. So if you happen to find one, maybe it'll be signed. But also, I don't know if that's allowed. Like, this was set up where I went to one and signed a couple, but like, can I just go in the store and sign them? Don't authors get in trouble for signing their books sometimes? It's not the same thing, but it's their product is what I'm getting at here. So I don't know. We'll figure that out. But either way, I think this is so crazy. And if you did pre-order one, you can probably go to your store now and pick it up. And now, taking a bit of a closer look if you haven't seen it before, this is a figure I did with YouTooz, and pre-orders were just a little while back. But what had happened was, there was a few stores that also wanted to see if they could get them in. And when that happened, I asked around, and YouTooz said, yeah, as long as they want them, they can get them. So that's how it happened, where they were over at EB Games. And now there was also, I believe, My Pops is another store that I've shopped at before. They also have them available on their website, I believe. And so anyways, this is just such a cool thing to now have my own product in a store that I go to literally 2 or 3 times a week to pick up new collectibles. Also, something else that I really enjoyed, I'm definitely going to be keeping it on there, is this sticker here, because if you take a look, it actually says Top Pops YouTooz on the barcode. It's staying on there. Now though, everybody, let's get into the stuff that I pre-ordered and picked up today, because they had a pretty good selection on the wall, and I didn't do a lot of filming because I was just thinking of going in to, well, sign a couple of these, then get out of there. And anyways, getting into the first figure that we have here, it is, check it out, the Space Godzilla. So they had a couple of the new Sleeping Godzilla figures. They didn't have all of them. Ghidorah was not available, but the Space Sleeping Godzilla is so cool. I love the crystals on his back. I also just like how heavy these figures are. I feels like they're pretty solid. Like, when it comes to normal Funko Pops, if you don't know, the heads are hollow because of how large they are, but I think with the way that they did these ones here, they're kind of almost paperweight feeling. And now I know I said Ghidorah wasn't available, but it doesn't mean that this one wasn't. We have the Sleeping Godzilla with Manila. This one is honestly so cute, and it's the only time we've ever got Manila as a pop. And I think honestly, this was a great way to do it, because Manila by itself is okay. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, a regular size pop would be kind of funny, because it's like about this big, and then if you have all the 6-inch Godzilla ones, they would be kind of like accurate in size. Anyways though, this is so great. And what I love about this Godzilla too is that they're like a little bit of like rubble or rock around them, so it's almost like sleeping on a hill. I don't know, the way that it's done, it seems very uncomfortable, but hey, if Godzilla likes it, let him have it. And actually, now that I think about it, I wonder if these are actually from the movies, or did Funko make up the whole, you know, sleeping part of it? I have a feeling that these probably happened at some point, I just don't exactly know when. Now, let's get into, yeah, we'll do this one next. This is actually a figure that I've got to be a little bit quieter about. I picked it up for my mom for Christmas, because I had a feeling that out of the 4 new ones, this one was probably going to sell out the quickest. It is Gale with Mr. Business. It's a really great figure, and if you guys don't know, my mom has watched all of Bob's Burgers all the way through probably, I want to say 5 or 6 times at this point, maybe even 6 or 7. And if you take a look on the back of the box, I'm definitely going to have to grab the rest of them. The thing is, like I said earlier, I didn't expect to be picking up any Pops today because I was just there the other day. I think they had the entire set, so yeah, I'm definitely going to be going back for those, because when I mentioned it to her that they were available, she seemed really excited about them, so maybe we'll be seeing her open these up on Christmas during our video video for that because, yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna get the rest of the set. I hope she doesn't watch this video. Anywho, continuing on to the next set of figures that I was able to get, we got Oscar the Grouch and, the Count. Also, did anyone see over on Instagram, Sesame Street posted the Count with 6'7"? I thought that was so random, but also funny for Sesame Street to do. And anyways, getting into these two here, it's the only two that they did for the set. Like, if you take a look in the back, it's just the two of them. But the thing is, they did a wave of them not too long ago, so maybe it's like a continuation of that. I'm guessing that these two just kind of go along with that. And if you guys want to dig into these figures a little bit, starting with Oscar the Grouch with Slimy here, which is new for these figures. Or at least Oscar holding Slimy is new. Maybe it was in the original figure, just like next to the bottom of the trash can. One thing I do know that's new though for sure is that it says I love trash instead of scram. It's nice that they swapped up the sign because I feel like if you have the original one, you might want to pick up this one a little bit more because it is different. It's not just like an updated mold. They changed a couple things. And then when it comes to the Count, this one here, he's holding the number 2 in his hand. And he also has a 2 in his fingers like this for 1, 2, Usually there's a little bit of lightning, but we don't really have the budget for lightning down here. Either way though, this is a really great one. And I wonder if they would ever do, now that Sesame Street has officially posted it, like a meme version of him where he's holding 6 and 7. I feel like if they were gonna do it though, it probably would have just been this figure here with 2 numbers. That would make more sense. Because if they did another one now so soon after, it would probably do all right, but I think it would have been better if it was just like this version here. Alrighty, we've got a few more figures left here, everybody, and this next one, I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little bit bummed about it because it's slightly damaged, but it's the only one they had in stock of Hondo and Pick. And if you want to know where the damage is, it's on this side here. Do you guys see that? Like towards the corner here. And then on this side, it's kind of the exact same crease. Yeah, right in the corner. The problem is it was the only one they had in stock, and I really did want to get this for my collection. And I know that it's a newer figure, but I wasn't sure where I'd be able to get it otherwise, so I just grabbed it anyway. The other thing that also is pretty cool about this figure, and this is one of the reasons that I got it, is because it's the second time we've got, and I don't know what the species is, but like another Salacious Bee Crumb someone. I'm gonna have to look this up because I think it is such a cool thing that they included it. I just don't remember what species is he? Kowakian Monkey Lizard. That is definitely an interesting one. But yeah, that's why I wanted to grab this, because it is our second Kowakian Monkey Lizard for the collection. And I know that they have done 2 versions of Salacious Bee Crumb, I guess 3 if you count the Christmas ornament. So yeah, there's a couple of them out there, but never a different one. And to now have Pick, I think it's fun. Also, a new updated version of Hondo Anaka is always great too. Oh, right. Now this one is a really exciting one. I think they only had 2 of them in stock, so I picked it up right away because, check it out here, everybody. It is the brand new Bill Cipher from Gravity Falls. Such a great pop. I'm a big fan of this one here, especially because they haven't made Gravity Falls pops in, I think, ooh, maybe about 5 years now. Like the last one they would have done is either Waddles or the Mabel Corn Mabel. But yeah, I know, and here's the thing, I know that Bill Cipher is still available on Funko.com, or at least you can get him for like relatively close to retail soon, and I know that they kind of re-released the, I'm trying to think here, who would it have been? I don't think it was Grunkle Stan got re-released, but there was a few of them that did. Dipper, I believe, was one of those figures. And anyways, they didn't make new ones besides this version of Bill Cipher here. And I even think when it comes to this Bill, I think it's the same mold, just like new colors. Either way, though, it's a really great one. And I'm hoping that we do get a new wave of Gravity Falls soon, because when you take a look on the back, they literally just have the logo, nothing else. So, I don't know. Is it going to be a one-off figure or a whole new wave, maybe within the next few months? But anyways, everybody, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, because we did some pretty cool stuff today. Like seriously, the first time my product has ever been in stores. And again, if you guys did pre-order one of these, or maybe if you want to pick one up, go and ask your local EB Games, because you never know, they could be available. Honestly, this thing is just so cool. And seriously, thank you to YouTooz again for making something like this, because it's just amazing that you guys can now pick up me. You can collect the collector. I didn't make that up. That's over on YouTooz's website. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great one, and I'll see you tomorrow.